Yeah, tell me, what is data? Can anyone?
Information.
Information is data. Is it correct?
Information to be stored, basically.
Information to be stored. Okay. Anyone else? You can unmute
The
and talk.
information, the information that needs to be calculated or analyzed, something like that.
Information needs to be calculated or analyzed. Okay. Anyone? It should be an interactive session, dear, so that we can discuss many things. Come on. What is data? What do you mean by data in computer term? All right. So, as some students told information and stored something. Actually, information is different and data is different. That is the first thing that you need to understand. Data, say suppose here I said roll number and batch name. So roll number is said to be a data, right? And batch name is said to be a data. And your name, student name is said to be a data. Say suppose I used to say this Tanish Tyagi, not mention the roll number, right? So Tanish Tyagi, if I say simply, that is said to be a data. If I say Tanish Tyagi is not mentioned the roll number, that becomes an information, right? So now you say data and information are same? No, right? So there is some difference between the data and information, right? When the data will become an information. So if I say only Tanish Tyagi, are you getting any information? No, you are not getting any information, right? So when the data, simply if you give that, it won't give any information. When the data is processed in any form, so that it will give an information. If I add something to that particular data, if I do some processing technique with the data, then it will become an information. Say suppose maths, physics, chemistry, you are just solving numericals, right? You are substituting the formulas mean you are substituting the values. Each and every value is said to be a data, right? If you are not processing it, you will not get the information, you will not get the answer is your information, right? So yeah, data is said to be what, a raw value you can say, and information is said to be a processed data, right? Now what is said to be data structure? Data structure is nothing but the way of organization, or you can say mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in the memory, right?
Sir,
The
can you repeat this?
data, which one you want to repeat?
Sir, जो last अभी आपने एक statement बोला.
I'm repeating now. Data structure means what? The mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in memory. Mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in the memory, that is said to be data structure. So means you are going to learn how to store the data and how to organize the data in the memory, that is said to be data structure. Here we need to understand about the small parts of memory, and we need to understand about how we can use the memory efficiently, right? So there are generally we use programs. See, each and everything in computer you can see is a program. Programming is nothing but what? Execution of some data. Without data nothing will happen, right? So in the program, data is getting stored in the memory. These are the main two parts, data and memory and program. So when the data is processed and stored in the memory, right, you need to store or you need to use your memory efficiently, right? So how to use your memory efficiently? That means what? You need to organize your data properly. If you are not organizing it properly, then you cannot store efficiently. So that is why this chapter is very very important in computer science, right? So this is the basic introduction about this particular chapter, right? I would like to tell you, like, whenever you start a particular chapter, right? Please understand the basic importance of the particular chapter so that it will helpful till your end of the life. It is very, 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 very important, right? Now, coming to the board point of view, the data structure, right? The data structure chapter, it consists of 17 marks in your paper, right? Maximum, I can saying maximum 17 marks, and minimum, you can say, if you wanted to write it as compulsorily, if you say, it will be around 13 to 14 marks, right? So if you go through the chapter properly, I am damn sure that you will get definitely 13 to 14 marks guarantee, right? Fine. You know the paper pattern, so I don't wanted to repeat the paper pattern. Is this blue color is visible for you all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
First, you need to understand what is data structure. As I told you, the mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in the memory, that is said to be the data structure. The definition I told you, I don't want it to type and waste the time. Right? The question it may come, what is data structure and what are the operations of data structure? Right? What is data structure and what are the operations of data structure? So next we will see operations of data structure. And before going into operation, there is one more thing like types of data structure. So what are the different types of data structures? If you see, there are two different basic types. One is homogeneous, non-homogeneous, or you can say linear and non-linear. Linear and non-linear. What is linear data structure? Linear data structure means what? The data, if it is stored in the memory in a continuous locations. Continuous memory locations. If it is stored in continuous memory locations, then it is said to be linear data structure. And if it is stored in non-continuous memory location, then it is said to be non-linear data structure. What is continuous memory location and non-continuous memory location? Continuous memory location means what? Each and every byte, right? So the memory, if you are seeing in memory terms of thing, like everything, it will be divided into tracks and sectors. So each and everything, it will be starting from the track, and then it will complete the sector, then it will go to the next track likewise, right? So in tracks, each and every small thing has been derived in terms of bits and bytes. So likewise, the memory address, right? The memory address, it will start from the first track and then second track, third track, likewise it will continue, right? So the data, it will be stored in continuous memory locations, right? That is said to be linear data structure. The non-continuous memory means the first value, say suppose 191465, this is said to be a value. So 1, it will be stored in one particular track, and 9, it will be stored in another track, and 1 will be stored in another track, some other track. Likewise, each and everything, it will be stored in different areas. This is said to be what? Non-continuous memory locations, right? So this is said to
सर द नॉन कंटिन्यूअस मेमोरी लोकेशन वो 19 वाला पार्ट एक बार बता सकते हो?
191465. So say suppose in this particular data, 1 is said to be a value which is stored in a track, and 9 is a value which is stored in some other track, not the immediate memory location. It will be stored in some other track, in some other memory location. Likewise, each and every value will be stored in different memory location in different tracks, it may be, right? So this is said to be non-continuous memory locations.
Sir, the memory location are called as tracks, right?
Memory locations are not called as tracks. Memory
Sir,
locations is nothing but a small unit in a track or a sector, you can say.
okay, okay.
So linear data structures, examples, what are the linear data structures? Array, linked list, stack, and queues. And non-linear data structure, tree and graph. Right, these are all what the examples of continuous and non-continuous memory locations, that is linear and non-linear data structures. So with the help of these concepts, we are going to store the data in the memory. So I'm just explaining you only one thing, like now array. So array though you know very well, like which we are using in our C++ also, right? So that same thing only here we are going to discuss, right? How the data it will be stored in array, right? In continuous memory locations, right? Same thing, that is some continuous memory location is nothing but linear data structure, right? So how we are going to organize the data through a programming, all are a small technique. The techniques are said to be what? Linear data structure, right? So now operations of data structures. So there will be a 4-mark question from this. What is data structure and what are the different operations of data structures, right? So there are six operations carries 3 marks, and what is data structure definition carries 1 mark. Otherwise they will ask what is data structure and what are the different types of data structure and explain. So this will be a 3-mark question. So what are the different types of operations? Traversing, inserting, deleting, searching, sorting, merging, right? Traversing is nothing but visiting each and every element in the memory location. Traversing, visiting each and every memory location in the uh, data structure. And inserting, adding a new element into the existing set of memory location. Deleting, removing the value, removing a value from the existing set of values. Searching, to find the element from the existing set of elements which is in the data structure. And sorting, to arrange the set of values either in ascending order or in descending order. And merging, to combine two different data structures, you can say, or you can say two different set of values in one set of values, you can say. So merging is nothing but combining two different set of elements, right? So this you need to explain, each carries half mark,
Sir,
right?
traversing का क्या मतलब होता
Traversing is nothing but visiting. Say suppose array mein if you are writing program, right? If I wanted to uh, display, right? So you are writing for I is equals to 0, I is less than or equals to 4, I plus plus, right? So when the first iteration starts, when it goes to the particular memory location, either it may display or it may do some operation or whatever you would like to do, right? But going to that particular memory location is said to be what? Traversing.
है? Okay, sir. Thank
Yeah, right. This is the operations of data structure, and I will show you some PowerPoint for you to continue with this. So this you know very well, the paper pattern. As I told you, the total mark expected from this particular chapter, it is 17 marks. Right. So here I would like to add one more thing, like data, right? So data, it may be a collected data or a single data, or I can say, right? Collected data means what? Say suppose a date of birth, right? If I say a date of birth, in that I can separate date, birth, month and year. Three different terms are added into the three different terms are added into that particular unit. That is said to be what? Collected data. So collected data here we named as group items, right? That is what here I mentioned. Group items means what? Data items which can be divided into sub items. Name, it can be divided into first name, last name, middle name, right? This they may ask for a MCQ, right? What is elementary item? Elementary item means with the particular data, it is not able to divide further. So that is said to be what? Elementary items. Group items and elementary items. And then entity, what happened? So the basic concept field, as I told you already, it is a small unit of the record. The small value is said to be a field, and then record is said to be a collection of values or collection of field, you can say, right? Say suppose your roll number, your name, your badge and your academic session, right? If I collect everything together, this will become a record of yourself, right? And if I say your name, your date of birth, your phone number, this, if I say this is said to be the record of your personal details, right? So this is said to be a record. So in this, each and every single unit is said to be a data. File is nothing but the collection of records, right? Entire, if I collect all the students personal record or all the students academic record together of your batch, so this it will become a file. You can see the example here. So this I have explained you already. Operations I have explained you. Now, next coming to the point is what? Control structures. Now, control structures is very, very important term in programming. At the same time, here also we need to learn control structures. Control structures is just a like a flow structures. Here also we have if and if then and multiple if, right? So how we are specifying algorithmically, that is said to be what? Control structures. So control structures, the question, it is available in C++ and as well as data structures. Please very carefully read the question while answering,
So the
because
PowerPoint isn't visible.
it's not visible. Oh, now
Yes, sir, now it is visible.
you should unmute and tell, no? That time only. It's okay, fine. I'm just turning on each and every slides. You just go through it. Okay, fine. I will send you the PowerPoint in your group, WhatsApp group. Then you can go through it. Okay. Right. Control structure, as I told you, this question, it is available in C++ and as well as the data structures. Right. So now the question, it carries for 3 marks in both the chapter. So both the chapter, they may ask questions like this, control structures, but they will not specify whether you have to write in C++ or data structures. You have to assume that it is whether it is coming from data structure or C++. Okay. Both the answers you need to write differently, means different way may you need to write. Here you need to write in algorithmic format and the flow diagram. There you need to write the syntax and as well as the example, right? How you need to differentiate, you know, there will be a 3 different set of questions, right? So you need to check whether you have already a C++ question in that 3 marks or not. So there will be 3 questions, right? Definitely you will get a question from C++, right? And the other two questions you may get either from data structure or operating system, right? Mostly, right? In that case, if you have any question combination with C++, data structure, and operating system, right? In that particular set, if you are having the same question, right, then please check whether it is data structure or C++. Because if there is already a question from C++, then definitely this question, it is available, it is from data structure. So you need to write data structure way में. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. There are three different logics. One is sequential logic, and then selection logic, and then iterational logic. This we used to discuss in the programming. One is if then, and then looping. That is the three things which we are saying here, control structures. So yeah, sequential flow is nothing but the normal flow, how it is going, like modular programming, how it will start step by step, step after another step. First you are taking input and you are processing it and display it output. That is said to be the step by step process. That is sequential flow. The sequential logic is the name suggests that the follow a serial or sequential flow in which the flow depends on the series of instructions given to the computer one after another. See, like this: module A, module B, and then module C. So there is no any other flow. It will go directly to the next module, which is followed by the module. And next one is selection. Selection is nothing but a conditional logic, right? So here, when it enters into the particular process, before entering into it, it will check whether this particular process is working or not, or working. If it is working, with which condition it has to work. So like how we used to write the program in if is said to be conditional flow, that is selection logic.
Sir,
So here, yeah,
sir, can you show the previous slide? Sir, the types of logic, इसके
yeah,
जस्ट पहले आप कंट्रोल स्ट्रक्चर्स जो बता रहे थे,
हाँ,
इसके बाद सो कंट्रोल स्ट्रक्चर्स के अंदर लॉजिक आता है क्या?
control structures में logic है, logic of the
Sir,
program.
sir, what is the difference between control structures and logic?
Control structures is the heading, generalized heading in control structures. उसके अंदर क्या है? There are three different logics of programming. One is sequential flow of programming, and then selection logic of programming. Likewise,
Sir, so what is control structures then?
control. This all combination is said to be control structures. Selection, sequence, iteration, all three are together. We are saying it is a control structure.
Sir, then control structure and logic is one and the same thing, na? सर नहीं समझा है वो दोनों में फर्क क्या है फिर सर कंट्रोल स्ट्रक्चर लॉजिक
ठीक है, you can understand like this. This is said to be a control structures. Okay, the generalized heading is control structures, and in the control structure, three different types of logic we are using, right?
ओके ओके सर समझ
Three different
Thank you.
types of logic we are using in control structures. Like
Okay, sir.
control structure, you can say generalized programming is said to be a control structures, right? And here, when you use a formula method, that is said to be the sequential logic, right? That is said to be normal flow from one state to another state. And selection logic is using if, that is the conditional one, right? You have to give the condition, which according to the condition, whether it has to execute which phase, accordingly it will select. In this, there will be two different concepts. One is, you can say, the iteration, single iteration, and then double iteration. Single iterations means only if. See the structure here: if condition, then module A, end of if structure. Likewise, so there is only one if is there, and in double iteration, double alternative mein, if else will be there, right? If else is said to be what? Double alternative. There is running out of time, I'm going to complete this PowerPoint, and then I will be available in the WhatsApp for your doubts. Then multiple alternatives is nothing but multiple if. So if else is said to be the multiple if, right? So whenever you are writing this question, this diagram you need to draw, and then this particular logic you need to write, right? So this both is combined together for 1 mark, right? So likewise, sequence, selection, and then iteration, all three it is divided in terms of 1 marks. So 3 mark question it is. Then iterational repetitive flow, you know very well, this is looping. It starts from the first phase to the last phase, right? And it will check with the condition. If the condition is true, then it will go to the next phase, or if it is false, then it will go to the other phase. Likewise, we can repeat the same things again and again. So this is said to be what? Iterational logic.
Sir, for every subpart, we will have to show the syntax and the diagram both.
Yeah, better. Just 1 minute, I'm just taking an attendance. So next time onwards, when entering into the lectures, college lectures, please ensure that your roll number and batch name, it should be mentioned so that the attendance will be counted. Yes, I have taken attendance, your attendance. If you have any doubts, then please ask me now, I will answer you.
So that control structures question,
Hmm.
so you said the answer should be different relating to the
Correct.
other questions of the
Right.
chapter. This,
Say suppose there are 3 questions. The first question, it comes from C++. Say suppose what is constructor and explain. This is a question, right? And second question, if there is some question from operating system, right? What is operating system, and explain the features of operating system. And the third question is like this: control structures. Explain control structures in detail, right? So in this case, already you have a question. Already you got a question from C++ in this set, right? So the third question, the control structures, obviously you have to write it from data structure point of view with this flow chart and the example, algorithm method, and this logic method and everything. Understood?
and so the C++ answer that you'll tell in that chapter itself.
Yeah. Any other doubts? If you have, then please ask. I will answer now.
So will you be sharing the PowerPoint?
Yeah, I will share the PowerPoint to you. Right. Okay, I will ask some questions to you. Yes. A record is a collection of what? You can unmute and answer. No need to chat.
Data.
Data. Better unmute and answer. I'm not able to check the chat messages. There are multiple messages. I don't want to check. You can unmute yourself and answer the question. A record is a collection of dash.
File.
File.
Data.
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 Very good.
Data.
Very good. Very good. Or you can say field, right? As per the options we are given, it is field. Field is nothing but a data, you can say. Right. File is not a collection of record. Okay. A record is a collection of fields. File is said to be a collection of records. You're going previous level. Right. Accessing each element only once is said to be what? Which operation it is?
Traversing.
Traversing.
Traversing. Very good. Finding location of a given element is called as?
Searching.
Searching. Good. Tree is a dash data structure.
Non-linear.
Very good.
Non.
What is non-linear data structure?
Non.
Can anyone? What is? Yeah. What is non-linear data structure?
The data is not stored in contiguous memory slots.
Very good. Very good. Right. So what is data structure? Can anyone give the same definition whatever I had given?
Mathematical or methodological way of arranging data so that we can efficiently.
Okay. Any other?
Mathematical or methodologically store data in the memory in an efficient way is called data.
Okay. Can anyone? Right. I am repeating again. It is a mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in memory. Right. That is said to be data structure. Please note down, this is very, very important. You have to write in this way only.
Could you
All
please
right.
repeat it once more?
Yes, come on.
Could you please repeat that statement again?
Hello. Your voice is echoing by.
Sir, can you please repeat that statement again?
The mathematical or computational methodology to organize the data in memory is said to be data structure. Right. So in next lecture, I will be taking arrays, the linear data structure. We will start with the linear data structure arrays. In that, I'm going to explain you the algorithms, introduction, and then how to represent the array and what are the different operations, inserting, traversing, and then deleting, searching, right? Uske baad searching.
Sir, can you send the PDF and the questions ka PPT? दोनों PPT जो आज आपने दिए वो भेज देना ना सर lecture.
Sure. We'll do that. Right, searching, sorting, then followed by the other methods it will come, like non-linear data structures, right? Fine, we'll end the meeting now, and I will be available in WhatsApp, so you can ask doubts in WhatsApp. If there is no doubts, then I will post some questions. You have to write it and answer the questions, correct? If in case that I needed extra time, then